Quit acting stupid. With
Bobby,
Sammy,
Rudy,
and
Andy.
Hello and welcome to the latest episode of Quit Acting Stupid. I am your host, Jamie Paredes, and joining me as always are my brothers, Bobby, Rudy, and Andy is on assignment for the show. We'll say that. How you doing, guys?
No. What assignment is he on?
I don't know. Sounded good. How you guys doing?
Well, I'm good until I noticed that, I don't know, I guess this overlay or this logo up in the top right is like,
Can be covering your
blocking my-
face?
yeah,
You gonna get Mike Wazowski'd again?
kind of. Yeah.
It's all Wongos.
It's all
No.
Wongos. Is that right?
Hey, can you guys? Does it say remove next to my name in the bottom left?
Oh, I hope so. No, it doesn't though.
It says remove. Oh, and okay, there it went away. But I also
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, let's work out our technical difficulties after we've started. Yeah, that's
from
fantastic.
last week. Whatever, dude.
You're
Go.
raring to go. We had all
What
this
do you want to
momentum.
talk about?
Crushing death and grief,
Crushing death and grief
filled with blood.
of the trespassing thief.
No,
That's
I
a
was
line
just
from Goonies. You gotta kind of. I don't think anybody knows what that line's from.
No, so you don't. That's the thing. You always say where they're from. No,
Well,
leave them out there. Just because.
Otherwise, it's just like Rudy said something
No.
stupid.
No, just because Quentin and Kylie don't know what movie it's from, that doesn't mean the main people who are watching our show, all of our other fans should know. What it is.
They are the main people watching the show.
You're right.
Anyway,
Anyway, I
Sorry,
said
guys.
crushing death and grief because of all the death that's gone on in the last few days.
Ozzy Osbourne.
That was just today, right?
Yeah, that was today. I just saw that he was only 76 years old.
Yeah, and I
That's
just saw
insane.
some clips of. I guess he did. He was on stage like just a week or so ago.
Yeah.
He did a concert not too long ago. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he looked to me to be like in his 90s or so. I knew he wasn't that old, but I would have guessed at least 80 or mid 80s, or he acted like he was in his mid 80s, maybe is what I should say.
Well, I think number one, he had Parkinson's, but
Did he say? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
all the drugs too. I mean,
that's what I was going to say. He did a lot of drugs. Allegedly.
No, I think that's
and
common
it may not even be
Yeah.
allegedly. It may actually, he may have written about it in his bio or biography, something like that. But I think he looked older than his years, just given all the hard life, a lot of travel. You might imagine a lot of time on the road. So
he snorted ants, didn't he?
Again, that's one of those stories that I don't know.
Yeah, I think there's several out there. Like the I don't know if
that.
Yeah, the biting
the head off a bat. From what I understand, it was dead. Somebody threw a dead bat on stage. He picked it up thinking it was rubber and then bit the head off of it. Then he had to go get like tons of like rabies shots and all kinds of stuff.
This is what I don't get is that because that's not the first time I've heard of somebody sneaking some sort of animal into a concert or a athletic event or something. Like, I mean, you've seen stuff where there's squirrels running around a baseball stadium or like, how in the hell does that even get in to a stadium or to a concert venue or something?
I got one better. And I don't know when they do this, but I think one team in hockey throws squids they throw octopi on the.
I think it's octopussies
on the ice.
Pussies for short.
When something happens, we'll have to look that up. I don't remember what it is. The happening of some event causes the fans to throw octopi.
I wanted to say a hat trick, but that would be hats. But it's something
hats.
like that.
It's something else. Let me
continue.
Carry on. I'll look it up.
Why don't you Googleize that? Yeah.
Wasn't there a cat that was dangling from a Miami Hurricanes football game where it was like dangling off of the?
Cats and squirrels, I can see them just getting into the stadium. Like that's easy. Like they went in
Easy?
through an open garage where the what do you call the field? What are they called?
Yeah, field crew or
The fat guy, Vance. What's his what's
JD
somebody
Vance.
that works what's somebody that works on a baseball field?
Oh, the
what
grounds
crew?
crew.
Grounds crew.
Grounds crew. Thank you, Jesus.
Sorry, I was looking up.
I'm thinking you're talking about the vice president.
No, when the grounds crew,
Trevor
they
Vance.
got garage doors
Trevor
open.
Vance.
Squirrels can come in easy. Cats same.
All right, you
Crawl
guys
up
ready?
little
This
wires.
is what AI tells you, that in hockey, particularly among Detroit Red Wings fans, octopus refers to the tradition of throwing a dead octopus onto the ice during games, especially during the playoffs. This tradition, known as the Legend of the Octopus, began in 1952 when it took 8 wins to win the Stanley Cup, symbolizing the 8 arms of an octopus.
Oh,
Fans
genius.
would throw octopuses onto the ice in the hopes it would bring good luck to the team. But
AI
still,
is
bottom
stupid.
line is you got to carry an octopus.
And they're all
presumably a
dead.
dead
That's a lot of dead octopuses.
It's octopi, right?
I don't know. AI
Octopuses.
tells me that the plural is octopuses.
Huh.
Well,
Well,
let's
I
see,
have a
let
beef
me-
with AI.
You're
Um,
focusing
I
on the
got-
wrong detail, by the way. But
That's what you got out of that. No, I see. I'm
What is
not
the
on board with
plural
that,
of
but I can get on
octopus?
board with at Texas Tech Red Raider football games. They throw tortillas on the field or something.
yes, that they just started that within the last few years. I think they throw
That's my
tortillas
kind of
on the field.
yeah. That's just bring a little butter with me to the game. Ooh wee.
Roll it up. You got a snack. Just wipe off the rubber pellets.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
It's
did you notice? I saw a report. Where did I see this at? Norway. I'm sure I'm getting that wrong, but Norway has now made it illegal, or they're getting rid of all of their soccer fields with the rubber pellets because their soccer players are all catching, or can you catch leukemia? They're all coming down with leukemia. And it says more goalies than normal people, but they're saying it's because of the rubber pellets in the fields.
What are they doing? Eating them?
So
I mean,
just rubbing on them. I don't know.
I-
That was
I
a
don't
thing.
know. I think we're missing something here. Like I don't see the correlation.
I have to double check him.
He just said rubber pellets. Googleize that. Yeah, I literally just saw this story this morning. Was it on Good Morning America, GMA, with Michael Strahan talking with his? I think
That's
it
Mike Tyson.
was. Oh my God! Remember Macy? Just as God, we go from one. So Macy is about to get braces, and there was some treatments leading up to it. She has this like bridge that we have to like
The
stick
crank.
up.
Didn't you hear my whole? Yeah, I had this whole thing. We talked about this on a show a while back.
I wasn't listening.
You
If
had
we
to crank
did,
the thing.
yeah. So you have to crank it. But anyways, I'm messing up her teeth on purpose because that's what they want us to do. But now she's got a big old Michael Strahan in the middle, like because that's what we're doing. We're literally the bridge. We're stretching out
Right.
her teeth because they're gonna do whatever they're gonna do. But yeah, when we went on the trip, she brought her little tool, and I'm like, "What am I paying the orthodontist for? Like, I ain't doing this." And he's like, "What?" She's like, "What? You want me to go back every day and do it?" And I'm like, "No, but there should be a thing that does it by itself."
We had problems. I couldn't get her. I couldn't get
Oh,
Avery's nerves, so we had to go back in, and they had to like doctor up the tool, and like they had to show us. I felt like an idiot. It's
They
not
never
easy.
showed me. So they showed her mom, and then her
Oh.
sister watched her mom, and then her sister tried to teach me. And I'm like, this ain't happening. And I swear to God, she's done it probably 4 times since. I mean, like,
Dude, you're supposed to do it like 20 something times.
yeah, you're supposed to do it once a day. And I think they were on top of it for a while. But then like she came over last time. I'm like, hey, have you been doing your rotating? And she's like, nah, we forgot last night. And then she forgot her tool this whole weekend. So she didn't do it Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. And I asked her yesterday if she did it on Monday, and she said no, they forgot. And
Damn.
well, hopefully Dr. Moon won't be too mad tomorrow, but
What a moon.
he's a moon. But I got an
Yeah,
appointment.
no, that thing. I was like jamming it, and it like would come out of the hole. Like the thing wasn't narrow enough or something, and so I'd be pushing in, and I'd
Yeah.
like pull out of the hole and like almost jab her in the
Yes.
back of I'm
Yeah.
like, this is dangerous. I
My thing
can't,
that the tool isn't tight enough. Like the little wire comes out, and I'm trying to get it in the hole, and when I go
that's
to
what she said.
push it down, it like just bends like the other way. Like it's stupid.
Well, it's supposed to. Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Then
no,
how do you? Then I don't understand the whole mechanism then, because I'm lost. Because I get frustrated and it moves, and I'm like, forget it.
I'm a pro now at it. Now we don't have to do it anymore. But yeah, that was
Yeah.
Again, AI. Several reports and studies have investigated the potential link between exposure to rubber pellets used in artificial turf fields and the development of leukemia, especially in Norway. So don't say we don't bring the education here. So.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be
Bobby's a fact checker.
wouldn't it be just rubber in general and not necessarily in pellet form?
Well, maybe
I don't
these
know,
pellets that they
crumb rubber.
use for the. Yeah, like maybe it's. Do I have a? Am I lagging? Never mind.
No.
Okay, maybe these rubber crumbs are put through a different, because they're in the sun all day. So maybe there's some kind of coating. Who knows?
That doesn't make sense.
Well, I'll take your word for it, but this is the first I've ever heard of it.
How did we get here? We ended up. We started
don't
off
know.
talking about the deaths, and somehow we ended up here.
Yeah.
Ozzy
anyway.
biting the head off a bat.
Ozzy Osbourne. Well, another death was
Yeah.
Malcolm Jamal Warner.
What were we
died.
getting into? What were we getting? We were getting into a conversation before we started recording that we wanted to finish on air.
Rudy was telling us something.
I don't even
What was I
remember.
talking about? What was I
What
talking
was he
about?
talking
Oh, about that show on YouTube, and we can get to that.
Oh yeah, we can talk about that later.
But the Malcolm Jamal Warner thing. So he
It's crazy.
drowned in Costa Rica, and what I'm hearing is like a tide took him out or something.
Riptide or a
Well,
current.
And
Yeah,
and his daughter, who is 8
but his
years
daughter, yes, they saved
what?
the
I'm like-
daughter.
I'm like, my daughter's 8 years old. I can't imagine having her in the ocean. Like, no.
Never.
No.
I'm not going in the ocean, period.
Right.
Because of that. I don't think people realize how strong water is. Now, yes, I cannot swim, so that's another wrench in the whole thing. But water's no joke. Like when you're out there and it just I don't belong out there. That's where sharks
No.
are. And
presumably they had on life jackets. I don't know to keep.
Oh,
them-
really?
No. I'm guessing. I have no idea. I haven't read
Oh,
anything.
no. People don't wear life jackets in the
Or-
ocean.
Or were they
I don't know
snorkeling?
why.
You know, if you know, I don't know what the. I don't know. Yeah, it just seemed avoidable, but
Yeah. But
yeah, we remember Theo from Theo Huxtable from our days growing up in the '80s. The Cosby Show was big, and so you know, it's kind of neat to be able to see an African American family on TV, doctor and a lawyer, parents. But man, those kids were funny. Rudy was the funniest, right? I mean, can we agree?
Yeah, we
Rudy
talking about
Huxtable?
me or
No, Rudy Huxtable.
Okay. Yeah, she was funny until Bud came in. Remember Bud, her friend Bud?
that was no, what was her name? The cheetah girl.
No, you're thinking of Raven
Raven.
Simone. Raven Simone. No, I'm talking about. Remember she had a friend.
His name was Bud.
Rudy's friend.
I think I do remember that.
I'm getting them
He
in
was cool.
different strokes mixed up because I keep wanting to say, was it Wesley or what was the one guy that was Arnold's friend on different strokes? Dudley.
Dudley.
I keep
Dudley.
wanting to- different shows, but yeah.
He also, because Rudy also had a fat white kid friend. Remember?
Yeah,
And
and I thought Arnold did too.
when Arnold had a white friend, but I don't think he was fat. It was Dudley, and then he went on to play the brother. This is going to be not a deep cut. Remember the movie Just One of the Guys?
Yeah.
Where the girl turned her brother in that movie. That was Arnold Jackson's friend in Different Strokes.
Wow.
So it was.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's deep.
I need to see a side by side.
I'm 95% sure those are the same person.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
But anyway, Yeah,
Oh,
Theo.
no,
No, so all day I was watching clips of Theo and stuff, and Bill Cosby kind of ruined that whole thing, though, man.
It trips me out a little bit
I
that
can't.
Malcolm Jamal Warner, I think, was only 56. I'm trying to look that up right now, but
yeah, he's pretty
Yeah,
young. He's in his
it
50s.
sounds right. Yeah. So Bobby, you only got 6 years left, buddy. What are you gonna do with him?
yikes. Well, definitely not getting the water. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes me more solid in the fact that I'm not going to get in the lake when we go to Arkansas here in a couple weeks.
You're going. Oh yeah, you're going to Eureka Springs.
Yeah, staying out of the water.
pools only if they're chlorinated will I get in them.
Exactly.
That's probably a good rule of thumb, right? I mean, if it's not chlorinated, don't go in it.
I say that, and I see a kid next to me just like taking a mouthful of water and like using like a fountain, like spitting it out. I'm like, all right. Now
I like when I see the little kids. I like when I see the little kids in the pool. They come up and they've got like snot like here, and they can't feel it because everything's wet. And I'm just like, nope, I'll never do that ever.
Or the kid that walks into the bathroom at our neighborhood pool. They'll get out of the pool, go to the bathroom barefoot, then walk back in, get in the pool again. I'm like, I gotta get out. We gotta go. We gotta go.
What do you expect the kid to do? Would wash his feet off?
Put on flip flops or something.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. All right. That makes sense. Yeah.
Swim shoes. Yeah. Anything. There's a myriad of, is that a word? Of options that he could have. He or she could have to go to the bathroom. People piss on that floor. I don't like my dirty work shoes into my work bathroom because it's so disgusting. Like they stay out in the garage. I don't wear them in here.
We are germaphobes, aren't we? I mean, we're a little particular.
Unless it comes.
I don't know though. Yeah, like because I was gonna say, like before you eat, do you make sure you sanitize your hands and everything? Not me. I don't know. The other day, at work yesterday, like my hands are just filthy at work, and I wear gloves, but I think now I need a new pair of gloves because my gloves are filthy. But like I get dirt under my nails every night at work, so every night I come home, shower immediately, and I got to get all that dirt off. But at lunchtime, my hands are just dirty from touching the steering wheel. I try to wipe as much down as I can, but my hands are just looking at them. They're dirty, and I wash them constantly, and it's just dirt. But then I went to last night for lunch. My buddy Adam and I were like, hey, you want to get some Pizza Hut? Because we do that thing that mom gets a little personal pan pizza and 4 wings. But my hands are dirty, and I'm getting these wings, and I'm just like, and my hands are gross. My hands are disgusting. And I look at him and I'm like, well, I don't want to wipe all that buffalo sauce off.
I'm going to run a train on these chicken fingers. I'm just going to be like, nom, 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 nom.
No, if the choice is between wiping that sauce on a napkin or sucking it off, I'm sucking it off every time.
Oh,
wait, we need that clip.
My entire life. That's insane. Can I hear it again? Do you have time?
He said, I'm sucking it off every time. I had a feeling about you.
You're not cutting that clip anyway. I meant I'm not going to wipe that sauce off on a napkin.
That's what she said.
Hey, you know what? I sometimes will take a lunch to work, and I will eat in my office. I'll go warm it up, and then I'll come into my office. I'll shut the door, and I'll eat in there. I've gotten to the point where, as long as nobody's going by, I will take this fork and whatever's in the container, I will really just try and make sure I'm getting every last drop. I've been known to, in the office, put the container up. Again, I've got my door shut, but there's a glass window there where anybody walking by could see me.
Mira, I got an office.
I know with that glass, everyone can see me.
Again, you're focusing on the wrong detail here, but I will take the fork and just put all the remnants into my mouth so I can get every last drop of my lunch. And sometimes I think, this might be a little inappropriate. I don't know. Maybe looking like I'm trying to savor every last morsel. I don't know.
I'm so cheap that
dudes.
What?
I
didn't do that.
I didn't do it.
Go ahead.
I make my dog lick the can before I throw it out.
Oh, wait, what?
I make my dog lick my can. No, when I'm getting all the food out into the bowl and I'm trying to get as much, but I make her lick the rim.
Yeah,
puts her tongue on the metal.
Didn't you recall my story from like 5 weeks ago where I told you instead of taking the mint out and putting it in my mouth, I put the push pack.
I remember that story.
I slipped my tongue or slipped my
I'm
lip.
betting that dogs' tongues are different than ours. I feel like she does a lot with that tongue, so I'm assuming I'm thinking she knows how to maneuver the rim.
Oh, hey, he's like, my dog knows how to maneuver that.
That's not her first rim job.
That's disgusting.
All right. All right.
Let's move along.
Wait, before we get too far, and we talked about this a long time ago. So I mentioned that my daughter's orthodontist is Dr. Moon. And when I walk in, the first time I met Dr. Moon, this logo was on his door.
Yeah, that's a butt.
It's a butt.
It's a butt.
It's absolutely a butt.
And I spent a long time trying to explain it to Macy, like what mooning was, like, or if I called someone a moon, like we used to use that word all the time, but she didn't never heard of mooning before. And I'm like, that's when people like pull their pants down and stick it like pressed ham, like push it against the glass or something. So you just show your butt to somebody, and she just which as I'm explaining it to her, it sounds extremely stupid. I'm like, what do you mean? You've never heard when somebody pulls their pants down and shows their butt to somebody?
She didn't know the concept of mooning, huh?
No, she's like, what are you talking? Why would somebody do that? I'm like, oh, that's a good question. I don't know.
You mama.
It's like when we pull kids' pants down, we depants them.
Depant them.
You did that. You were a bully. I didn't do that. I was literally probably 10 years between the ages of like 8 and 18. That was the biggest fear in my life. Like bigger than like dying. I was scared that
depanted.
I couldn't wear drawstrings. It had to have a belt. I couldn't.
What is that scene in Revenge of the Nerds 2 where he's like, what's the biggest fear that any man has? It's somebody pulling down their pants and seeing how small they're.
Yeah,
anyway. Yeah, no, it's, you have to go look.
And then I think I just recently started in the opening scene of Weird Science. Hey, check us out. And they like rip their pants down. That's good. Anyway.
Yeah.
No, I just wanted to share that.
I did not have mooning on my bingo card for tonight.
Yeah.
Cards. Bingo. What's bingo?
Meet a bingo card.
Bingo cards.
Wait, I got some new things on my things I hate list.
Oh, you got some additions. All right. Things Rudy hates, which end up usually being things that we all hate, right?
And I have a buddy, Jeff Barton. He helps contribute to these, but
okay. Shout out to Jeff.
My superpower is.
Oh my God, I hate that one.
That's so stupid. My superpower.
I don't hear that very often.
I think that's the newest one. Did we talk about Hold My Beer? That's on there too, but
that's pretty old. I don't hear that.
Yeah, that's kind of an old one. But my superpower was the new one I added. It's
no make gusta.
No.
Okay.
Anywho, what else is new, fellas?
So I've been with my kids unexpectedly this week, the last 2 days, and so during the day, and so I've had to kind of entertain them. So I'm like, okay, I'm waking up. I got
My Little Buttercup.
My little buttercup has the sweetest smile.
Smile.
Is that because I said I had to entertain them?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You had to entertain them. Anyway.
All right. Okay. Well, we'll go with that. Anyway, so I start working early, like at 5:30 on a Monday morning. Yes. Because I'm like, I'm going to get a couple hours in, then they're going to wake up and I can deal with them. We're going to do something fun today. And it was like raining. So I was like, okay, no pool, I guess, or no, whatever. So I get up and they're in the kitchen and I'm like, okay, I go upstairs from working. I've been working like 3.5 hours already at this point. Because they woke up late. And so I go like, okay, does anybody want to go get donuts? Like, I'm all excited, like a little kid. And like, no. I'm like, what? Like, what do you, they had their tablets out and they're just like, sitting at the table, getting all comfortable, settling in. I'm like, no, I just said, do you want to go get donuts? Like, I'm just ready to go. Like, I figured they would be interested, excited, whatever.
You should have called me, brother. I would have went with you.
Take a Long John. I'll take, yeah.
I was
if
like,
those are real, I'll marry him. Anyway, sorry.
I was thinking, Big Biscuit. I was like, anybody want to go to Big Biscuit, get some pancakes? Their pancakes are amazing. And nobody like, no, we're good. And then Avery's like, no, but will you make us pancakes? Chocolate chip pancakes? I'm like, "Mom." Yeah. And I'm like, what? So yeah, I got
If I
roped into
even
it.
mentioned
he put his
donuts,
apron on and he got to work.
if I even mentioned donuts to Macy, I don't care for teeth to brush, she'll she'll put on
Really?
my shoes. She's gone. Yeah, let's go get donuts.
Mine will not.
Absolutely.
And so I'm like, okay, I'll make these, I'll make some pancakes, whatever. It's what at that point it's like almost 10 o'clock. Like it's they slept in big time. I'm like, okay, well, maybe around 2 they'll be ready for lunch. I'm like, okay, what can we I'm already thinking of lunch. I'm like, okay, what fun can we do? Should we go to like CC's, like an all-you-can-eat pizza or whatever? Like, and I'm like, well, they have fun at Sam's. We'll go get those big ass pieces of pizza at Sam's and we'll get ice cream. And but I'm like ready to splurge. I'm like, whatever you want. You want this and you want that. It's what? Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say about Sam's Club. I took Macy there on Wednesday night, and there's never a place you feel this is gonna be my stand-up routine once I work it out, but you never feel more like a baller than at Sam's Club. Anything Macy wants, literally. Like,
Yeah.
Dad, can I have and she's asking because she knows I shoot everything down and but Dad, can I have like maybe the yogurt? Yeah, get it. And you can just see her eyes, but like, yeah, get that. Exactly. I might try one. Maybe I'll like it. What about the cinnamon pretzel? But I feel like a complete baller at Sam's.
Yeah. I was tweaking for some of that berry whatever Sunday that they have. Oh,
Absolutely.
But anyway, so I'm like, okay, well, maybe, at 2 o'clock they'll be ready. And sure enough, man, she's just like, can I get some mac and cheese? Like mac and cheese as in like those cups of mac and cheese that you just put in the microwave. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, I'm excited to do something fun. Like, I'm like, it's Monday. I'm thinking of, okay, Monday, Red Door Grill has the $5 cheeseburger. And
What about Fritz's? Have you ever taken them to Fritz's to see the train?
Once, a long time ago.
No?
It was Fritz's Shitz's, I mean,
my kid loves Fritz's. Bobby's right. Fritz's is the spot, but
really?
the food is shit. The food is shit and it's expensive, but
just for the entertainment value of the kids being able to see the food delivered.
Now, keep in mind, I was technically working.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
But I had
Can't
worked
go too
already. I could take a big gap, because I'd already worked for 3.5 hours, like at way early in the morning. And yeah, so, but yeah, I'm like, so could you imagine when we were kids, like going out to eat
That was a
like
treat. That was
amazing. Yeah.
it was a treat. I will say though, like during the summer, during baseball season, when we were at 3-2, like when we had 3 games or something, we'd always come back and hit that Hardee's and get like 12 cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
I loved it.
And see, that was just fast food. I'm not even talking about like restaurants. Could you imagine? When did we ever go to restaurants that weren't buffets with mom and dad when we were kids?
I don't never like 0 times. I don't remember ever.
Yeah,
never.
We went to the gold buffet, Duff's and Furs.
The Old Country Buffet.
Old Country
Buffet. That was it. It was buffets or nothing.
I mean, if you got 4 boys, I mean, where are you going to take them? I mean, yeah,
that Shoney's breakfast buffet on Sundays, boy, right there by the bridge. Oh my God, that
straight
was
fire.
I'm like these kids. What? Like, what did you say?
I said straight fire. That Shoney's breakfast buffet was straight fire. Anyway,
I was just I just want to bounce that off you guys and see if you've had similar experiences. But it sounds like
yeah,
my weirdo.
There are times when Macy's sitting here all day on Saturday and I'm at work, and then when I get off, it's like haven't eaten all day. Let's go somewhere. Usually in my head, it's Rudy's, like just because I don't know, but because I know what I'm getting there or whatever. But there have been times when she's like, I don't really want to. I don't want to do that. See, this week though, she was when I because I'm like, what do you want? I don't know. And I'm like, what about wings? And it's to my surprise, because she's never in on wings, but she's like, yeah, let's get some wings. I'm like, and that's why we ended up at Buffalo Wild Wings. And
I know you get so excited when they're finally, because like today, I was like, okay, it's Tuesday. Well, let's go get some tacos. Anybody want tacos? I want it. And I turned her on to, I have this quesadilla maker. And so I made her some. She's like, can I have one of those? I'm like, I want to go get freaking tacos, dude. Like,
I think I think I lost my.
what you're excuse me. What you're looking for though, really, is just somebody to match your enthusiasm, right? I
Yes.
mean,
I want a food
you're
buddy.
excited about something. You want to go have a food coma.
I'll be your food buddy, Jamie. I live right
Hey,
here.
you didn't
Give me a
text me,
shout.
but
I will say I lost my quesadilla maker in the divorce, but we used to rock that thing all the time. Tortillas, hamburger meat, cheese, and then just
I always
bah!
make them,
It was
it never fails. I always make them too thick, and so it won't shut. I don't
it
know.
still work. It still goes. It
I
still
don't
goes.
even know if I know what a quesadilla maker
It's
is.
basically an iron for a quesadilla. Like
Yeah,
it-
it's a waffle iron, but it in the shape of a quesadilla.
My quesadilla maker is named Anita.
Oh,
She doesn't watch. It's completely fine, people. My wife doesn't watch. If
That's
she
kind of
watches
why.
this,
That's
it'll
kind of
be-
why I did the moon orthodontics thing. I'm like, nobody watches this anyways. Who
yeah,
cares?
whatever. We can say what we
What?
want.
So what? Who cares?
Anything that I want.
Yeah, see, I feel guilty though. I'm like, yeah, I know I have the money and the time to go and eat anything that I want, but I still shouldn't.
Anything that I want.
I thought about that today. I'm like, and I think I've had this conversation with you. It may have even been on this show, but I was thinking I could, because after all this stuff happened, I was like, man, I could really just do whatever. Like I could go to Costco right now and just go get a Costco cake and just destroy it. Like
You're an adult.
Like like I could go.
I know what
anywhere.
healthy is.
But what stops us from doing that? Because
I
I
want to fit my
never.
clothes. I don't want to buy new clothes because they don't fit.
But you're only gonna. But let's just say you're just gonna do it once. You're just gonna go. Hey, I'm
It's
gonna go
not-
get a Sam's pumpkin pie and I'm gonna destroy it. And I'm gonna eat it all
Well,
up.
I do that. I do that like
Right.
a couple times a fall. Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, assuming it was out right now. I mean, what would stop you from just going and get one?
I'm
It comes
I'm
out September
trying.
1st.
What comes out September 1st?
Pumpkin pie?
Sam starts making the pumpkin pie. I had this down. Like I'm gonna be there. You know where I'm gonna be.
Andy's
September 1st.
September 1st. Andy's has the pumpkin pie again.
No,
Sam's.
Club.
Oh, Sam's Club. I thought you were talking about Andy's
Actual
frozen
pumpkin
custard.
pies.
Oh, because I went to Andy's and I had that coupon Crystal gave me, the one that gets you anything. It was burning a hole in my pocket. So, and Macy said ice cream. I'm like, yeah, let's go. And when I saw that they didn't have the apple pie or they didn't have the lemon, those were all gone. So now my choice was key lime or peach.
Key lime's pretty
And
good.
Key lime, dude.
I don't think I'm a big key lime fan. I know I like
you'll-
peaches.
You need to
You'll
try
like
key lime.
All right. Well, I got the peach and I got up to the window and she's like, so what size would you like? Small, medium, or large, or whatever the sizes are. And I'm like, well, that coupon's for anything free. So the biggest one, yeah. I said large.
Your most expensive thing on the menu.
Yes. Give me, yeah. And Macy looks at me. She's like, you're getting a large? Because I never get large. She's like, you're getting a large? I'm like, yeah, it's free. Why would I not get a large?
I'm holding out for the
so
pumpkin. I'm
I
holding out.
should have. I should have. The peach was fine. It was good. But
What I didn't understand is that they're different prices depending on what it is. They're small, medium, and large. Like their small, medium, and large for the key lime is different than their small, medium, and large of the apple pie or whatever.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Money is no object.
I want to know why you each got a coupon from Crystal and I didn't.
She doesn't like you. I don't know if we made that clear.
You weren't sitting by her at the at Tomas's graduation dinner thing.
Is that
lunch.
what it was?
I think
The
so.
one at Johnny's?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Is it for any Andy's location or is it only for? See, I was thinking maybe it was just Northland locations.
It
No.
said all of them. It
Yeah.
said all of them, but it didn't have, because this one by me just opened, so that one wasn't on there. But she still took it. So
I'm gonna have to ask
Yeah,
Crystal
so-
where mine must have got lost in the mail, I guess.
I need to ask Crystal if she has any more of those.
Dude, I got like really upset the other day because I couldn't find mine. And it was a depression. It was like, oh my God, I had it right. I had this free Andy's in my hand. It was in my console of the Jeep forever. I just waiting, just my golden ticket. Whenever I needed to get out of jail free card, boom, here's my Andy's. And I was lost and I was just in a funk. I could not shake
Because
that
I
one
don't
night.
have money.
And yeah,
Is it
that's
a
the thing
funk?
is I could just go get one, but this was free. And then just yesterday, Avery comes up to me and Guess what, Dad? I had taken this and hid it from you, and then I forgot that I had it. And then she found it, and I was like, I didn't know
That's
whether
not.
I was gonna say, I don't know whether at that point you're mad that she hid it from you for so long,
Yeah.
or that you're
No,
happy that you found it.
she's grounded. She's got to learn what jokes are funny and which ones aren't. That is
Hey,
not
you
funny.
playing with food is like playing with my emotions.
Yeah. Damn, Smokey. Yeah. No, that's
But anyway, how do we get to there?
How do we get to food? I don't know.
I don't
Yeah.
know. We were talking about Theo.
Oh,
And
the
then
kids, the girls. The girls didn't want to go get
oh,
anything.
your
They
girls
didn't,
didn't want
they
to.
didn't want donuts. They didn't want anything.
I don't get in. Yeah, the tacos and there's something else I was gonna say. But yeah, that's it. I don't know if you guys have this problem, but especially in the summertime, but really anytime it's decent weather out, like on Saturday, I was on the go. I went and did this and I took them to here and this, like I did all this stuff. And then I'm like, okay, I've been out, but I get cabin fever for them. Do you have that problem? Like I see them sitting around. Now I understand what mom would say when she'd be like, I can't even look at you. Like I couldn't look at them just sitting
Yeah.
around the house. Like I had to
Yeah.
get them like, let's go do something. We got to go to a park. It's too hot. So it's like, we got to go to the pool. We got to do something. You cannot sit in here in this house all weekend and do nothing. You know
Oh,
what I mean? Like
I mean, yeah, I get a little bit of that because I mean, at some point it's going to get cold and you're not going to be able to go outside.
exactly,
So enjoy it now. This is
exactly.
what we've been waiting all winter for. Is
I
this
can't
weather
wait.
now?
No, I can't wait for winter. Oh my god.
You guys
I
don't have this
hate
problem?
the hot. No, Macy's like that. She'll like I'll be at work and I've got the little pet camera and I can kind of peek in on her and see what she's doing. And she's just laying there watching YouTube. And I'll come home, 12 hours later and she's in that same spot, just laying there watching YouTube. And
I guess, yeah,
I'm
I
like,
kind of feel guilty for my dog. Yeah, I was like, man, I need to take you out. You've been stuck inside all day. But no,
yeah, I don't care about the
I,
dog.
my
I feel
kids aren't even
guilty
here
about
anymore,
that.
so I don't have that issue.
I just have
Yeah.
this huge guilt of just in general, I think.
But yeah, Macy's made it clear that's what she wants to do. Like
yeah, but
this
you know
is
it's
this
not
is what
good.
a good day is for me, watching this YouTube thing for 14 hours straight. And but I got to try to break it up. I'm like, let's go, let's get out. Let's just literally all I'm asking you to do is go with me, sit
Yeah.
down somewhere, have a meal, and then come right back. You can get under your blanket. It'll be nighttime at that point. Watch YouTube until you fall asleep. I mean, just get out with me this one time. There was
maybe
one time when I don't think she was feeling well. And so I backed off and I left her. I'm like, all right, well, I'm going out. So I left her at the house and I went down the street to that streetcar tavern, watched the Royals game, ate.
but she
And
wasn't
she's like,
feeling
well,
good.
yeah, I mean, she wasn't sick, but she was just like, I don't know if her stomach hurt or something. She said, can you bring me back a Happy Meal? And I said, yeah, I'll stop and get you one. I'm going to eat first and I'm going to watch the Royals game and I'm going to take my time and I ain't even thinking about you. And then so I did that. I sat there. I talked to you about this, that when you asked me if it's weird eating alone or whatever, but
Oh yeah.
I was sitting there watching the game. Music was, they had an acoustic guy playing. And then finally she texted me. She's like, Dad, when are you coming home? I'm like, relaxed,
Meaning, I'm
relax.
starting to get hungry.
Yes, I'm walking distance from the house, and then your McDonald's is across the street. I'll be there in a second. But you chose, not to
Yeah,
come.
I'm just like riddled with guilt and just in general about not getting them out enough, or and maybe part of it's that I know the fall is coming up, and on Saturdays I'm not gonna move from in front of the TV.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I got to get all this stuff out now because I'll be watching football when football season comes.
Right.
Maybe I don't know, but I can't handle
Yeah.
the kids being inside all day. I'm like, we got to go somewhere. We got to do something. I don't care if it's I made Avery go to the grocery store with me yesterday. I was like, I don't care. You're coming with me. Just come on. And
Just to interact with people. Yeah, I was getting that
Yeah.
way with Tomas. I was like, man, you're here too much. You need to get out. You need
Yeah.
to get a job. You need to, just run errands with me. Go to the bank. I made him go to the bank with me, and I introduced him to the banker.
did you
who
teach him how to use the ATM?
For those,
You-
yeah, that was a joke from like
Yeah.
You
I've-
introduced him to the banker, like they have bankers, like Mr. Banker, like
I didn't know the guy, but I said I have a question that I need to ask the banker. So you're going to come with me, and you're just going to conduct business. You're going to see how adults conduct business. But I had to get him out of the house. I'm like, you need to get
president
out,
business.
out among people. You know, you just need to interact with people.
Do you
Now
remember
he's
going
got
to
a part-time job. And, you know,
I
a
will
summer
say-
job, so he's doing that a lot more.
I will say with Macy, I get her every other weekend, and she's out she's always outside. She's on her scooter. I'll look on my phone and I'm like, dude,
by yourself?
she's like, yeah, well, no, with the girls in the neighborhood. They've all got scooters and they're crossing Antioch. I had no idea she went across. She's like, yeah. I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, I'm like, what if a car hits you? She's like, no, we go to the crosswalk, hit the button. She's like, Dad, we live downtown. I know how walks work. Like, and yeah, her and her like little girl gang, they go across over by the school and they play on the school playground. Then they
You
get
put
on
an
their
air tag on her.
I should. But yeah. So, but my point is, I think when she's at her mom, she's out all the time across the street at friends' houses, at the Casa's house. That sounds funny, the Casa's house, but she's over, with Carlos and Beth. She's over with her friends Lily and Lauren. She's all over the place. So then when she comes here, I think it's kind of a vacation from that for her. No friends are knocking on the door asking her to play. This is my time to catch up on my stories, on my programs. And so I think she likes to just sit there, with a blanket and chill out. It's
I
like
certainly don't need my dad bothering me.
Yeah.
Do you guys, I mentioned going to a grocery store. Do you guys remember we always went with mom and dad to the grocery store? Like,
always. We would steal baseball cards when we went.
I don't think we
No.
did.
Don't count me among those who were stealing baseball cards.
We go read the wrestling magazines or whatever, or pick out the cereals that we were gonna have or whatever.
Why did we go with them to the store? I mean, we could have stayed home, right? We were old
I
enough.
guess we didn't hate it, so we went. Like, I didn't mind going, but my kids, I could count on one hand the number of times they've been to the store with me this year. I mean,
Macy would go to the store with me because the only reason why I have food in this house is because of her. Like, what do you want? Come with me. Pick out literally anything that you want.
Anything that I want.
Like, what kind of Takis? I'm texting her. What kind of? Because one time she didn't go with me. And what kind of Takis? They got the blue and the red and which are all terrible for you. But
she likes Takis.
She loves Takis. Oh my
I
god!
don't think I've ever had a Taki.
Really? She likes the little spice, a little kick, huh?
Yeah, in fact, when we went for wings this weekend, I'm like, what kind of wings? Because I want Parmesan garlic. She's like, I want something a little spicier. I want something.
Look at
She
her.
she likes spicy.
She likes
Go in there. Woo!
All right. I'm gonna have to remember that.
She's a fan. She does, but my problem is if we order something and it's too spicy, now we got all this laying because she doesn't want it. And you're not gonna force her to eat it because that's a little too spicy. I'm like, no, I ain't got time for that. Get the regular or whatever, and let's move on. But
I think she's gonna get Macy's gonna get some Cholula from Uncle Bobby for Christmas.
I want to get some tahini in this house, pour it on everything. I don't know what healthy is. But,
yeah, no, I think part of the reason is I go to the store by myself just because I can get stuff done faster, and I'll have less crap in the house. So like they can complain.
Yeah,
but I'm controlling what is coming into this house. So if I don't bring any crap into the house, then they can't eat any of the crap. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So, do you guys ever do this where you go to the pantry or go to the fridge and then you open it up? You're looking for something, you don't exactly know what. Then you shut the pantry, you shut the fridge, you go back to the living room, watch TV or whatever, and then you're like, no, let me go take a second look. Maybe there's something
as if something appeared or something.
I missed something. Yeah. You're like, oh no, I guess I'll eat a cheese stick. It's healthier.
What speaks to me? Yeah. I'll be looking at
but see, if Anita doesn't bring it in the house, because I rarely go to the grocery store, but if Anita doesn't bring it in the house, then I don't end up eating it. So
dude,
go ahead.
I got prices of things from Sam's, and I got the Aldi's prices, and I keep track of that stuff.
The prices,
prices of things. You know how they'll show you in the corner, it'll show you 23 cents per ounce or whatever. And so I'm like, okay, this is what it is at Aldi. I got it on my app on my
Oh,
phone, and then I got
Jesus, no.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's where my cheapness comes in.
Yikes. He's
Man.
taking his cheapness to a whole new level. He's using technology.
Yeah, yeah. So I know milk at Sam's right now is cheaper than milk at Aldi. So
But do you
Yeah.
factor in the cost for the added gas to go further away?
they're literally a stone's throw from each other. So anyway,
I guess I was like that, but now I get the little half gallon of milk because I'm the only one here, and
I would,
it's
but
a dollar
I-
something, $1.29 or maybe
I know it's a worse
$2.
deal. So I'm
But
like,
I'm
okay,
gonna
I'm gonna buy
not
more
when I'm
milk,
gonna
spend more
dump.
money.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
yeah, you
drink
dump
that
it
much.
out.
I'll dump
See,
it.
I,
Yeah.
The worst
I'll-
deal is to
I'll
buy
drink it.
more than what you need just because it's cheaper and then throw it away.
So there's
Well,
a couple
I don't
items.
throw it away.
There's a couple items in this house that are so far expired that you would think are bad and you need to throw out, but I haven't seen any physical changes. I haven't smelled any changes. So I've got a bag of shredded cheese. It must have expired in January, but it's still the regular color. There's no smell to it. So I'm still sprinkling it on stuff occasionally when I make something here. That my bag of tortillas, I keep them in the fridge, but they expired back in February. But anytime I need one, just throw it in the microwave, warm it up. As long as there's no, I eat it and it tastes fine. I don't get sick from it. So, and then the other day I made some taco meat just because I had meat that was, I just made some taco meat. And I have a bag of the like Tostitos, like small round ones. They expired probably January, February as well. And I'm getting them out. They don't taste stale. And I'm just literally scooping taco meat out of the pan. That was my
So
meal. But
why is this stuff so old? Like how do you?
because I
There's one
eat out
person.
every single day. I'm the only one here. I don't know
Why?
how to cook for one person.
Make a freaking sandwich.
My bread has been in the fridge for like 2 months. I do have turkey and ham, but I don't want a sandwich. I don't want a sandwich. What am I in grade school? Like, no, I don't want a sandwich. I don't know.
I do one better. I eat the sandwich, but I don't eat the bread. So what I basically do is pull pepper jack cheese and a slice of turkey out of the fridge and roll it up and make a little meat and cheese roll up.
And that's the other thing. I don't want a snack either. I want to eat as few times as possible. So I'll plan like one meal. Today I ate once. I ate like a freaking pig. I went to Danny's Burger Shack, but that was the only time I was going to eat because it's $10. I didn't realize $10 Tuesday. I think Taco Tuesday might be in my rear view. At Danny's Burger Shack, they got $10 Tuesday, which is
Whatever.
that's not true. Danny's Burger Shack, one of the best burgers in the city. But Tuesdays is $10 Tuesday. So you get the burger, tots, and a drink for $10. I couldn't even finish all my tots. And I got a single patty burger because I'm trying to watch.
We'll have to talk about this place. I'm gonna have to try this out.
Yeah, you absolutely should. We can have a whole episode. It's on North Oak, right by my house. So
okay.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, Macy will go with me to the grocery store occasionally, but it's so she can pick out what she wants. Because I do feel bad. She'll go to the fridge and be like, "What the hell, dude? What are you doing?"
Well, one thing I have, I don't know if I talked to you guys about these smoothies that I've been making for Avery, because Avery's the one with the food issues. She won't eat anything, but now she's gotten to the point where she will let me make her smoothies, and she knows that I'll throw cauliflower, broccoli, carrots in it and everything. And, but as long as she tastes it and it tastes good, then she's okay with it. So,
right.
So yeah, I've been experimenting with that. Like, oh yeah, I'll put all this in, and I'll throw in pineapple and get all this canned fruit that with all this that tastes all sweet and stuff, and so it masks the healthy
cauliflower
in it. Yeah.
Right.
And so that's been pretty successful. Otherwise, she doesn't eat anything. But so this has been kind of a success for us anyway.
I will say, back in the day, Kim would make me a smoothie with like kale in it. And I'm like, I ain't eating kale. But it was, the smoothie would even be green and stuff. But she'd have some fruit in there too, like pineapple, whatever, and it was really good. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So I got to get on that, like back on the
No, it's good
smoothie
stuff.
train.
Yeah, we do that quite often. We buy an obscene amount of bananas, like constantly in our house, and just
Right.
destroy them. Anyway, all right, I'm getting hungry, guys.
Yeah, that's why I stopped about 10 minutes ago. I'm like, guys, my tripas are I'm starting to get hungry, and it's 11
Getting all-
o'clock at night, so there's
getting all
no
cross-eyed?
reason. What's that?
Getting all cross-eyed.
No, I'm not getting that way, but I'd go for a little something,
Yeah.
A little something sweet.
a little something sweet.
Anyway, all right, guys. Have you guys seen anything worth noting? Got any
Quarterback.
recommendations?
I started watching Quarterback.
What'd you think?
Good so far. I'm 3 episodes in. It's good.
Okay.
I watched the movie The Amateur with what's the kid's name? Rami Malek or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
What's this? I've never heard of it.
Quick rundown: the guy's wife gets killed in London. He works for the CIA, so he's real smart, but he's like a scrawny, nerdy guy. And his wife went away to some conference or something, got killed by a terrorist or whatever. And so he works for the CIA, and he wants to go like avenge her death, but he's like a little nerdy guy. So he kind of trains for a little bit, but he goes over there and kind of uses his brain and like one by one picks them up. It's interesting. It's fun. It's a good movie. Lawrence
It's
Fishburne.
fun.
Trying to think. Yeah, it's a wild romp. So I saw that, and then today I went to see. Oh my god, I went to see. I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys remember the first one?
Not all that much.
A little bit.
Okay, and then I forgot that there was a second one. I still Know What You Did Last Summer.
I think there's.
I don't think I was. I think it's just those two. I don't know.
Oh, is there?
This one's
Okay.
just called I Know What You Did Last Summer, and I thought it was just like a remake, but no, it brings like the old characters back. For the most part, so Freddie Prinze is in it. I don't know if that was a secret. It surprised me when I saw him. I think Jennifer Love Hewitt. I think everybody knew that she was at the premiere, and everybody's talking about her. So she was in it. But the whole time I'm sitting here thinking, like, they keep talking about the events of that first movie happened in 1997, and I'm like, oh, God, are we that old? And Freddie Prinze, I mean, still looks good, but he's old. Jennifer Love Hewitt looks like a mom. I mean, she's still pretty and stuff, but
Jennifer Love Hewitt in Garfield, man, chef's kiss.
I'm gonna have to go watch Garfield.
How about Heartbreakers?
Is it? I don't know if I've ever seen Heartbreakers.
It's a long time. That's been a long time.
Yeah, what's Sigourney Weaver?
Yeah,
I've never seen that.
Never seen that?
No.
Yeah,
I've seen clips of it. I don't know if I've seen the whole thing, but
no, obviously I've seen Garfield more recently with the girls and stuff.
Oh,
anyway,
right.
Go ahead. Keep going.
Anyways, no, this movie was it's a stupid like horror movie. Like, it has all the why is she going in the room with, stuff like that. Like, but that's what it is. It's almost funny. You're laughing like at them being so stupid, but it was a fun time as well. Like, I enjoyed it. So and then there's a setup that anyway, go see it. It's fun. The Amateur, that, and then I think that's it. I think that's all I saw. Yeah, there's a Jim Abbott documentary on ESPN that I wanted to watch. And I started
really?
Yeah, I started it today and I fell asleep. What's it called?
Where'd you find it?
It's on ESPN.
On the ESPN app?
Yeah, it was actually on ESPN last week. So then today I checked and it's on there. And I think it's not the comeback. Yeah, I'll let you know what it's called. But go ahead. What did you see, Jamie?
Wait, me? It's funny you mentioned movies because I the last 2 Tuesdays, because that's the cheap B&B. I almost said Airbnb. B&B movies. Those are the cheap ones. And so I've asked Avery the last 2 weeks if she wanted to go, and she's like, "No, I want to go to the pool." I'm like, could you imagine like mom and dad asking us if we want to go to the movies, and we say, "Nah."
But going back to what you were saying earlier, or maybe what I was saying earlier, I mean, get all the pool time in you can now, because here in about 4 months,
well, we ain't gonna be going to the movies.
I remember going to the movies in the summer with the Owl Center. Like,
Northeast
that was
Owl Center.
Yes,
good times, man. Yeah.
Who was remember our cousin Rachel Estrada was one
Mary
of the
Mountjoy.
there you go. You already knew what I was gonna ask. Who
Wait,
was
what?
the question was our cousin Rachel Estrada was one of the assistants at the Northeast Dallas Center who ran it. I just remember some blonde lady. This guy pulls Mary Mountjoy out of his hat.
That was
Dude, like a steel trap.
That was the lady that ran it.
wow. Mary
Yeah.
Mountjoy.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, the Northeast Owl Center, basically a place where we could be dropped off early in the morning, go and do activities with a bunch of other kids our age, teenagers, and yeah, it was just a way to get out of the house. And I think we went practically every day in the summer, right? I mean,
Yeah, I wasn't a teenager yet either.
No,
You
we were
guys might
younger
have been.
than that.
I feel
Yeah.
like we were younger. We
I
went
do
to
know that
Northeast Bowl.
we went and saw Back to the Future at the movie theater
a lot of movies. I remember we would
Yeah.
always go to the movies.
We
at
saw the
Blue
Black
Ridge,
Cauldron.
I just remember, and I still have a bad memory about this, but we would have to go and take swimming lessons at the
Oh,
Y
yeah.
Yep.
at
I sat out.
early in the morning, and it was just that water was so cold.
I faked a stomach ache the day that we were supposed to go off the diving board. So, yeah.
I
so
sat out. I remember just telling him, I'm not doing it. I'm not swimming, period. And I sat there while the entire everyone was in the pool, and I sat there. I'm not
Everybody was so excited because it was the day that we got to go off the diving board, and I was like, "Nah, not happening. Nope." I faked a stomach ache. Yep.
I just remember the water being cold.
I just
and, yeah, I
remember-
remember being scared, kind of.
I
a
remember
little bit.
thinking, why do you care if I know how to swim? Like, leave me alone, lady. Like, get away from me.
But on the
was-
days we didn't go to the Y and have swimming lessons or go to movies, we had fun playing pool.
Yeah.
David
Yeah.
Castro was a billiard shark for sure. He won a lot of the tournaments we did there. But
Do you guys
do you guys remember?
Go ahead. Maybe you were going to say the same thing I was. Go ahead.
Remember?
You remember when we went to the movies?
Oh,
We would
so,
go from Northeast to I don't know if it was Blue Ridge Mall, I
Blue
think.
Ridge.
And we would beg and beg and beg, and on occasion she would allow it to drive with the side van door open, like the sliding van door. I remember sitting in the van, we would beg, Mary Mountain Joy. I used to call her Mary Mountain Joy. Can we please let us, because she let us do it once. And then she would give it the
Gosh.
sliding door on the
That
side of the van.
Kinda.
Because I remember going over a bridge, but see, we were in Northeast. If we were going to Blue Ridge, we didn't go over any water.
I think we might have gone to Crown
we
Center
go to-
a time or two.
We went to Crown Center. Didn't we go? I feel like I remember being on the Shoto Bridge. Did we go like to the Northland to I don't know. But I remember being on a bridge and the van door is open and we're just kids sitting there like, could you imagine today? I mean, with the door open, just wide open, and we're just
Well, I mean, we
doing
rode in the back of a
65.
truck. I mean, three of us. I mean, four of us. Three of
shit,
us, I guess.
Dad took the whole baseball team in the back of the truck. I mean,
Mhm.
Laid down flat.
and his only instructions: hold on to your hats. Nobody could sit on the hump. Nobody could sit on the edge, and hold on to your hat. That was it.
Huh.
That was it.
Can you imagine what you would do if you saw kids riding in the back of a truck right now on the interstate?
I'd call the police.
Exactly.
Immediately. That's crazy.
Well, since you hijacked my recommendations,
what was your recommendation?
I started off by talking about movies because you mentioned movies, and then we went into movie
Owl Center.
Because I was about to jump back into seeing. I Know What You Did Last Summer just made me feel really old because it happened in '97, and they look older, and I'm just like, are we that old? Like, But anyways,
well, that was a big thing. That was a big thing this week with Jennifer Love Hewitt because they showed pictures and people were kind of weren't they like body shaming her or something?
Yeah,
I don't know. Everything I read was like pro. Like,
oh yeah.
Like I didn't see
there were a few people on social media that were like, wow, she was a hottie and now she's not. I'm like, well, dude, she's 25 years older. She's had 3 kids. I mean,
no,
people can
I
be.
think she's probably our age, right?
Ish.
Yeah, not far off.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll find out. Keep talking. What did you see, Jim?
I'm gonna guess 46, 47, something like that.
I'm gonna go with 49. But go ahead and look that up. No, I haven't really watched too much this week.
46. She's my age.
46.
Yep, 46.
Okay.
46. Yeah. She's-
I continued. I think I'm on like episode 3 or 4 of the Righteous Gemstones, the final season,
so good.
and it's pretty good so far. But at what point did they? Because I knew all along the younger brother was like kind of ambiguously gay.
I haven't seen it, but continue to
was-
ruin it for me. Thanks.
Well, come on, it's been out for like a really long time now.
I know. But
Oh, and then in that case, let me ruin shit you haven't seen then.
let's cover your ears then.
All right, we'll talk about this later, Rudy.
All right. Yeah, I know where you were going with that, but
Yeah, because I must have missed the big reveal. Anyway, so yeah, that's really it. I haven't really seen too much. I still haven't I still haven't finished that Vince McMahon documentary. I think I've been talking about it for like 2 weeks. I didn't realize it was like 6 episodes, and the second half of it is just all the stupid stuff. You know, like the first part of it is when we watched it, we were younger, and you know, with Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, blah blah, and then all this later stuff is like just stupid stuff. But anyway, that's it. So go ahead, Bob. What do you got?
The
I
Jim
told you
Abbott
quarterback.
documentary.
Sorry, what'd you say, Rudy?
I was just gonna say the Jim Abbott documentary is called Southpaw.
Southpaw. Okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead, Bob. Oh, you said you had
I said quarterback. That was pretty much it.
Quarterback. That's right. That's
Yeah.
What else?
Okay.
We could give the award out. We talked about the Quit Acting Stupid Award. You can go out to a couple of people. So I don't know if you guys saw Jack Caglione's, and I'm reluctant to try and play the video, but Jack Caglione hit a home run yesterday at Wrigley Field, and one of the fans who was trying to get the ball fell into the net. So that's one.
Try and play it. Try and play it.
All right, I'll try once.
I think it would help.
I'm trying to pull it up. Hold on.
Hold on.
Are you trying to get it too?
I think I've got it. Let me
Okay, I'll get off.
share my screen. There. And are you ready? Can you tell me when you can see it?
Got it.
Okay, we can
Just
see it.
wide, make it bigger. Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah, that's what she said.
All right. You can already see he's falling out.
Could you imagine if like Jamie did that? We were sitting in that row with Dad, and Jamie fell in. What would he say? Quit acting stupid. Get up here.
Okay, you're frozen, Bob. There you go. Okay.
Yeah, that's what happens. I stopped it anyway. Yeah, so you guys saw him fall into the net.
Yeah. I think it was funny that one that you showed that was, you know, before we started recording, it had the guy's legs as the C, and it said UBS for Cubs. That's pretty good. It's been a good week for the internet and
Let's see.
mocking
Before we
things.
move on, let me see if I can find that again.
Are you frozen? Am I
Frozen.
The other
Nah,
there we go.
he's in bed.
All right, sorry about that.
All right, there you're back. You did a little
I'm
Max
back.
Headroom.
Sorry about that.
Oh.
Sorry about that. So the other Quit Acting Stupid Award nominees, we hour into the show, we haven't even talked about the stars of the week. The CEO of Astronomer, I think was the name of the company, and his head of HR that went to the Coldplay concert. And then they get busted for being on the Kiss Cam. And, I'm sitting there going, you know what really I found interesting was after he got busted, he wanted to play the role of victim and really blame the band for pointing him out. And I'm like, really? I mean, he's talking about how that was a private moment. I'm like, dude, you're out in public with 40,000 other people. How is this a private moment? I don't get that.
Yeah, in this day and age, I really don't care about other people and like what kind of, what stuff they get in themselves into. Like, it's not my problem. But I got the first thing that came to my mind was that lady that was sitting next to them. She worked for the company. I'm like, at what point do you feel as the CEO feel comfortable, and that other lady, the HR lady, feel comfortable enough to be like, I'm going to go out with other people in our company that know that I'm married, and so they can see what a D-bag I am. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
how are you?
he didn't have enough shame to keep it from people within his company.
Yeah, like that's ballsy to be like,
Yeah,
you guys know that we are married, you other people that we work with.
yeah.
So you're going to see this. We're going to show this in front. Like, we're not even trying to hide it. So, like,
I think
why
I
would you?
read somewhere where like the other girl was there that worked for the company. Like they did that so they could like write off the suite for the company because it's
Oh,
now a
sure.
company
Yeah,
event.
right. But I
And
mean,
so,
still,
oh,
the fact
Yeah,
that they
but
were hugging. I mean,
like, wouldn't you want to keep that from your coworkers? Like, hey, I'm not cheating on my wife. I'm not a scumbag. I'm
well, all people are. I'm sick of everyone.
no.
Like
Yeah,
everybody's a
that's what I'm
piece of
like.
trash.
Ultimately, I don't care. I don't care what happens to him. I don't care what happens to her, their families, whatever. Not my problem. I got my own family to deal with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't find
but
infidelity funny in the least. So
I've
I
enjoyed all the memes that have come out of it. I just thought it was funny that he wanted to try and play the victim. That he thought that was a private moment when, dude, you're out in public. I mean,
Right.
even if they never put you on the jumbotron or the big screen, you're still out with all these people. Like, how would weren't you afraid you were going to run into like your neighbor or something? But I mean, just no disregard,
Yeah.
or
I
no
mean,
concern whatsoever for.
well, he didn't care if his coworker, if the people in his company knew. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
I
So
think
But
that
yeah,
girl was in HR as well. Weren't both the
I
females in
think they were.
HR?
Yeah.
And so it was almost like she knew. And
okay.
I don't know.
Now, didn't
I
they
don't
show
care.
pictures this week of the guy's wife? Was that real or not? Like,
Yeah,
I
she's smoking.
I don't know. Yeah, I would hold off. I mean, but yeah, I
Yeah.
think anyway.
now they showed pictures of that chick's husband or whatever,
I didn't see
who's
that.
also a CEO for some other company.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, you rich people are, yeah.
Freaky.
I hate people so much.
So a couple of
Um,
Kodak and stupid award
well,
nominees.
and another one you could go with is that show, Rudy, that we were talking about earlier, that where that guy
Oh
sits
yeah,
in the middle and he debates all these people, these
yeah.
idiots that
Yeah, so I always see clips of this on Twitter. And people holding flags up and running to grab a chair and debate with another person. And I'm like, what is this show? So finally there was one. And maybe they're all about this. I don't know, but I saw a clip on Twitter about
And you might
they were
throw the name out there. What's the name of the show?
it's called Surrounded or maybe Surround.
the
I think it's
guy's
called
name,
Surrounded.
I can't think of the guy's name. I just followed him on social
But
media.
basically, the guy in the middle, there's one person in the middle, and he has like 4 topics that he wants to discuss, and they give 20 minutes to each topic. And then there's people sitting in a circle around him, and he'll discuss his first topic, and then people will run and try to race to the seat to debate with him. And then as they debate, the people in the circle, they raise red flags if they want to vote them off. So not vote them off if they just want it to end. I don't quite
Replace,
understand it.
yeah,
They want
like
to
a
replace
replacement
him.
or
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
But
Hmm.
anyways, this one was about Trump. It was basically a left-wing guy, and then everybody around him were right-wing.
I think
And
they're all that way. I think it's
are they all that
all,
way?
yeah, it's
It's
this
all
liberal
political?
guy, this liberal
Okay.
media guy, debating all these other like right wing
So
people.
so one Catholic guy apparently was on Twitter. It's in the news that he got fired from his job, wherever it was, because of his opinions on this show. And I'm like, well, what did he say to get fired? I want to go. So that's what, uh, you know, made me go out and search it up. And so I found the show. I forwarded it to where this guy got fired. What did he actually say? Well, the guy's a friggin' Nazi. I mean, he literally, I mean,
Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but apparently that's in these days.
well, that was the whole thing. Cause I immediately started watching the show in whole because I liked that guy that was in the middle that was debating everybody. But as I'm watching, I'm like, this has got to be the most hateful room. Like just all this hate. I
I think
just,
I think
it
part of
makes me
it
sick.
is that hey, these people know that they're on TV, and so they're not holding back. They're kind of being more and more extreme, so they can get up and
Yeah, but then,
get
well, this
these
guy lost
clicks.
his job over it.
Yeah.
And the guy that was
allegedly, we don't know.
well,
that
he
for sure.
started a GoFundMe to
Again,
to
you don't know who his employer was, do you?
no, and everybody was like, name his employer because we want to boycott him, and all the all the
Sometimes it can be trying to
right
take your
wing.
15 minutes of fame and extend it further. So I
But the
don't know.
guy debating him was even like, I can't believe you guys are saying this. Like, this is a YouTube video. Like, everybody can watch this. Like, how? Because there were multiple people that were just like scumbags, like really scummy people.
I can't
Breaking
find this
news:
guy's
there are
name.
some horrible people in this world.
Oh, it's
No,
awful.
and that's the thing. I think when we're younger, going, and I don't know if it was a Catholic school thing, but I feel like I was made to believe that there were, mostly good people out
Yeah.
there in the world, and that there were just, a select few that, these are the bad people, the strangers, whatever. And as you grow up, it's you see that it's flip flopped. It's no, really, most
Well,
people are awful, awful people. There's a few that are quality, and yeah, I don't know. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I feel like what it is people it's no longer, people used to hide it when we were little. If you were a bad person and had bad ideas and bad thoughts, you try to keep that
Right.
to yourself a little bit. But now it's pretty popular to come out with it. I mean, our fucking president is that. So I think people are like, oh, it's okay to be racist, to be hateful. And, so now they're out with it. Like, there's no shame in it anymore. Like, yeah, I'm an idiot. Like, so
Used to be,
I don't know.
it used to be, something you'd be ashamed of
Right.
being
And
or doing, and
now it's just
popular,
okay. Yeah.
trendy,
So
even.
Yeah, I found this guy. I found a couple of clips, but I can't find the guy's name.
Yeah, I was trying to look it up too. It's like
That bugged me.
Mendi, Mendi, I think.
Yeah, like
and I
Mindy
loved
was
watching
on.
him. He was brilliant. I mean, he was on top of his stuff, and he was just really, really smart, really
Yeah.
it was a good show. But
Yeah,
Jamie,
but
keep looking. I got just a couple news stories that I ran into this week real quick on Twitter.
mhm.
This one, Bob, you saw, but
The Alamo has purchased
Yeah.
and will be displaying Pee Wee's bike. If you remember the story, for those of you that haven't seen it.
But they're not displaying it at the I thought it was like at some visitor center or something,
Oh,
like a newly built visitor
really?
center or something.
I thought
thought.
it was going to actually be
I
in
could
the
be wrong.
Alamo.
I could
I
be wrong.
assumed it would be in the basement of the Alamo, but
Well, there is no basement to
right,
the
I
Alamo.
gotcha.
So
Wah,
Anyway,
wah.
for those of you that haven't seen the movie, Pee Wee goes in search of his bike, and he is led to the Alamo. I won't give it away.
You know what this means? We've got to make a trip to San Antonio.
Well, we've been wanting to
Done.
see Victor Wembanyama for some time.
Wemby. Yeah, we got to do that. The other story I saw, and you guys may not think this was funny, this made me laugh really hard, but here it is. A Mexican church built a 22-foot, 2,000-pound statue of baby Jesus that looks exactly like Phil Collins.
Dude, that
I-
is creeping me out.
I couldn't stop laughing.
Pretty good.
What is with that hair peninsula on baby Jesus and the little mullet? Yeah, that
Man,
is Phil Collins.
That's good.
Phil Collins. So
We also apparently now have to make a trip to a Mexican church. So
yes, let's swing by there
to see baby
yeah.
Phil Collins.
I've got 2 clips. Well, actually, I'm not going to play that Theo clip. That was way too long. That was 2 minutes. I should have shortened it up. I was looking for clips of Theo Huxtable all day today, but I was trying to make sure. R.I.P. Theo Huxtable. I was trying to make sure Bill Cosby wasn't in it, though. Like, it's hard to find. I don't really want to. The other day I was in the shower and I had my playlist going on my speaker and a P. Diddy song came on, and it's like I didn't have my phone to skip it, but I'm like, oh, I just felt bad.
You still get money from that, like every time it plays, right? Or like, is that how that works?
So, probably.
Yeah.
Or every time it gets downloaded or added to your playlist, or I don't
right. So I need to go through my playlists and pull all the P. Diddy songs off.
There was something. Oh yeah, there was another one that came up on my playlist. And I'm like, oh, that guy's not a good person. So
Yeah, I took all my R. Kelly off, all my Michael Jackson off, all my P. Diddy off.
oh, yeah,
Michael Jackson
this was
is
not even the guy I'm thinking of. Is not even one of those you named.
Who?
Chris Brown.
No, it's a political thing. So I'll talk to you guys about it offline.
Okay.
A political guy on your playlist?
Yeah, you guys wouldn't get it in 100 years. I don't think you'd get it.
Madir. The guy's name is Madir Hassan. Mehdir Hassan. Hasan.
Okay.
Anyway, it's the Jubilee episode of Surrounded.
Yeah, I didn't know what Jubilee episode meant,
I don't
but
either.
that's what I searched. But
Yeah.
so the Theo Huxtable clip I won't play because one, it's long, and two, it's got Bill Cosby in it. But here's one for Ozzy, for all the Ozzy fans out there. Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. Here we go.
In Sri Lanka, formerly Ceylon, at 3 o'clock in the morning, looking for 1,000 brown M&Ms to fill a brandy glass, or Ozzy wouldn't go on stage that night. So, Jeff Beck pops his head round the door and mentions there's a little sweet shop on the edge of town. So, we go, and it's closed. So there's me and Keith Moon and David Crosby breaking into this little sweet shop, right? Well, instead of a guard dog, they've got this bloody great big Bengal tiger. Well, I managed to take out the tiger with a can of mace. But the shop owner and his son, that's a different story altogether. I had to beat them to death with their own shoes. Nasty business, really. But sure enough, I got the M&Ms and Ozzy went on stage and did a great show.
Can you
That is great. That is
can you
great.
imagine mom watching that? Like, what is he saying? Like, what? Like, why would that even be funny? But
That's the
hilarious.
British accent that I first jumped to. If I tried to whip out a British accent,
Isn't that more Cockney?
I don't know what you said. Cockneys are. I don't know what Cockneys are.
Cockney is more. No, I think that's a little Cockney. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Look up Cockney.
Bloody Beatles.
The Bloody Beatles. I like when he says brandy glass. But anyway.
The Cockney accent is a distinctive dialect traditionally spoken by working class Londoners, particularly in the East End. It is characterized by features like TH fronting, replacing TH with F or V, H dropping, and glottal stops for T. I don't know.
I like the West End girls.
East End.
I know. Or
Yeah, the
No.
Pet Shop Boys, it's West End girls, yes.
that's what I'm
This
saying.
was-
Yeah. I was making a Pet Shop Boys reference, but you blew it.
I got it.
Jeez.
Pet Shop Boys references. I think it's time to end it.
West End girl. Anyway.
Hey, speaking of which, is anybody excited for Happy Gilmore 2?
No.
No?
It's
I'll
gonna
watch
be
it.
terrible. I mean, I'll try to watch it.
I think it's
still
going to
haven't
be
watched
like.
I still haven't watched all of Anchorman 2
I still haven't either, and I really liked it. I just haven't.
or Hangover. I saw Hangover 3 was on today.
I've never seen that one
no.
either. I own 1 and 2. I've never seen Hangover 3.
I've never seen 2.
Happy Gilmore 2. I think it's going to be fine. I think it's going to be like when that new Coming to America came out. Everybody was like, "Oh, it's crap, it's crap." Dude, I loved it. It gave me all the characters I wanted. It's not going to be as good as the first one, so whatever. Just look, I'm not trying to have this be some like classic that we watch for years to come. No, it's just give me all my characters back. Show me how old they've gotten, kind of like I Know What You Did Last Summer did. And let me remember. I'm going to reminisce on these characters and put them back in the same situations, and let's go. Like, it's like I said, it's not going to be as fun as the first one, but I'm not expecting it to be. It's going to give me everything I want, I'm sure. And it's got Travis Kelce in it, so you know it's good.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
I
Anyhow.
guess I just not my. I don't know. Like who's clamoring for another Happy Gilmore? I'd rather see it. Maybe I think another Billy Madison might work out better. You know, show me what Billy's up to now. Billy and Mrs. Whatever her name is.
Mrs.
Veronica
Vaughn. Well, how would you do another Billy Madison? What story would you go? So he went through kindergarten through high school, but he's graduated now. So he's running the company, and maybe he has a shit son now.
Yeah,
we can go that route. But with Norm Macdonald dead, he was great in that movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if we could do that, but anywho.
All right. You want to wrap this up, Bob?
Sure thing. Well, I appreciate you all joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Listen to us on Spotify. Listen to us on YouTube. But for my brothers Jamie and Rudy, LeBron James, quit acting stupid.
Not to get into too much troubles, okay?